Assalamualaikum, my name is Zoa Shafi binti Muhammad Umar Shafi. So we all know people who doesn't talk much but does a lot. So in Love in Deepspace, an immersive 3D game, a character called Zayne is one of those people. So that is why his story stuck with me. So today I would like to talk about Zayne, a character who's quite loved, emotionally restraint and devotion that completely captures my heart. So I will explain what makes me connect deeply with this character Zim from Love and Deepspace. So even even if you don't play the game, I think many of us can relate to loving someone that doesn't show their feelings but shows care through small, consistent actions. So, Zayn reminds me a lot of those real people who don't talk much about their emotion but prove their love through what they do. So I spend a lot of times exploring his story and reflecting on why his emotion journey felt the most personal to me. So as someone who noticed the subtle details, Zane's character really connected to me. So, to explain why I love him as a character, I'll focus on three things. Um, what makes his personality unique, and how he shows love quietly but meaningfully, and the emotional conflict he carries that makes his story more unforgettable. Yeah. So, firstly, is Zane's quiet personality and maturity makes him stand out among a cast of powerful, um, expressive characters. So, Zane, on the other hand, is calm, emotionally reserved, and surprisingly mature for his age. And he's actually just 26 or 27. Yeah, he's a skilled surgeon at a young age, which shows his discipline throughout nature. So he rarely speaks just to fill the silence. So basically, his every words when he speaks has a purpose. So his emotional restraint is not coldness but a carefulness shaped by experience. So unlike other characters who rely on charms or bold gestures that you usually might see all the time, Zayn doesn't need to impress anyone. He just being himself. And his early awkwardness in the main story shows he is genuine and not trying to be someone he's not. So over time, he proved that steady consistency can be more powerful than flashy intensity. So second, Zayn expressed love through subtle, caring actions instead of dramatic declaration. And his love language is service, protection, and simply being present. He always checks on protagonist's health, like making sure she's eating well and resting well, and he buys food for her and spends rare free times moment just by her side without any grand shows. Like, despite his compact schedule, he still have time for her. So his emotional growth adds depth to this quiet devotion. And at first, he struggles he struggles with public affections and doesn't know how to express himself better. And but gradually he opens up, he gently sharing his feelings slowly towards the protagonist, and this gradual change feels real and earned, and making their relationship feel more realistic and authentic. And lastly, um, Zin's inner conflict makes his love even more tragic and beautiful. He is unknowingly cursed by Astra, this. So a person named Astra cursed him. If he falls in love, it could bring danger. He's evil, as you can see, as a replacement for the word power. So his evil, called ice, becomes unstable when his emotions grow strong. So basically, though he doesn't understand this fully, he fears his love might hurt the person he cares the most. So this fear adds a layer of tension and sadness to every romantic moment between him and the protagonist. So Zayne battles the desire to love with the need to protect. Um, yeah, and he suppress his feelings not because he likes them, but because he's afraid of losing control, and yet he stays by her side even when it hurts him, not only the person he loved, but it will hurt him because the eyes, it will just grows on him and hurt him even more. So putting her safety above his own emotions is his top priority. And this emotion burden makes his love deeper and heartbreakingly real. As we come to an end, I hope you see why Zayne isn't just another love interest. He's a deeply layered character. He's a mature and reserved that sets him apart. He shows love not with grand words but quiet, steady care. And he lives under a curse, yet he chooses to love anyway, even when it might cost him everything. Zayne's story reminds me that love isn't always fireworks and grand gestures, and it's steady hands, quiet sacrifices, and choosing to stay. That's what most people can't do. So that's why I love him as a character, and that kind of love stays with you long after the story ends. That's all from me. Thank you so much.